Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Digi Bro and his pals. It's Brandon Tolentino and Joshua Cruz and Conrad Collins.
You can't see me dancing, but I am.
Okay, so I just figured I'd give my full name since I was...
What's it called?
Since you gave everyone else's full
Josh,
name.
what do you want to... Do you have any name you'd want to be called? Wexicano?
Wexicano.
Oh,
you know, the only reason I use that name as my username is because whenever I go to any website, it's always available.
Right. DigiBro's always available, except on Twitter. It's the only place it wasn't.
Like, I was like, I'm going to have a different username for every website. You know, that way
I have about 4 different
have a unique identity on everything. But it's like, everything's always taken. Wexicano's never taken.
Okay, so this is mission 3. This is the first encounter with Starwolf, I believe. And if you hate monkeys, you're gonna fucking love this mission. Because this is fucking a massacre and...
Actually, changing my name to DigiBro was, like, one of the best things that happened to my username. Because, like, I was 21st Century Digital Boy, which is a Bad Religion song. And lots of people have the name Digital Boy. Because lots of people know that song. And, like, just lots of variations on Digital Boy were always taken. So I usually used whatever the current year was and then Digital Boy. So, like, 2009 Digital Boy. And then I'd change it every year.
Oh, I see.
But, once I came up with DigiBro, no one usually has it. So I was like, alright, I totally made this my own. Like, there is no DigiBro but me.
That is you.
This is Fox.
Which is much better than, like, when I was... When I was younger, I was going to change my name. I was planning that eventually I was going to change my name from Digital Boy to Schizoid Man. Because,
yes, King Crimson.
Right, well, because 21st Century Digital Boy has lyrics from 21st Century Schizoid Man in it. And, like, I didn't know about the King Crimson song until much later. Like, I found out about it afterwards and then found out that it was, like, the grandfather of that song in concept. So I was like, cool, once I'm an adult, I'll change my name to Schizoid Man. But then, like, that song's also really popular and lots of people have the name already. So I was like, I just gotta make up something that's my own, you know? And I don't really want to be a man. It's just weird. I'd rather be a bro.
Bro is more casual.
My favorite fucking thing.
Very internet friendly.
Every time I do something for someone that like they really appreciate, and it only happens in like really serious situations where I've done something like really great for someone, they always say, "You really earned the bro in DigiBro."
Oh my god.
That always makes me feel the best. It just happened like a week ago. My friend Neil X was like, "You really earned the bro in your name," in like a video where he was like thanking me for helping him with a project, and that was pretty cool.
So this is my favorite level because of Slippy particularly.
Come to think of it, Brandon, do you have a internet handle?
No.
Well, I guess you have Byronic Hero.
Byronic Hero is like my username for like Tumblr and stuff, but
right.
That's different. When I'm like online in a game or something, I usually pick Galwa or Cayman or
Galloway.
Femto is just my Smash handle. I don't use that for anything else.
Right. I always forget about Galloway because that was what you had in
what's it called?
Phantasy Star Online.
And Gauntlet.
And Gauntlet. If anybody remembers GameCube chats, you'll remember Galloway.
That one guy.
The one guy that's like, yeah, GameCube chats.
I know, I don't know if he still watches our videos, but my friend Munchie was always like, bring back GameCube chats! Which, right now,
this is
GameCube chats. This is a GameCube game. Fuck, is this the first GameCube game we've... No, because we did Sonic Adventure...
Go full Scarface on these monkeys.
we did Sonic Adventure 2 on Steam, but it was kind of a GameCube game. I think we called it the revival of GameCube chats in that video. So, but yeah, I love N64 and GameCube games. Like somehow, like that's what my childhood was. I was a huge Nintendo fanboy. So like, other consoles are not nostalgic for me the way that those two are.
That's pretty crazy.
I grew up entirely on N64 and GameCube, so...
I feel like Josh is Xbox. I feel like I'm more PS2.
I don't think Xbox is old enough to be, like, super nostalgic. I guess, like, Halo...
I guess he's Microsoft.
Is pretty nostalgic.
You guess I'm Microsoft. I was fortunate enough to have, like, every console.
Right.
So, like... Anything is pretty much
just the way I am too.
The thing is, because we started off with an N64 and a Game Boy, and then I got Nintendo Power Magazine. So it's not that I didn't It's not that I couldn't have got the other consoles. I was just a huge Nintendo fanboy.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want the other consoles.
I do gravitate towards the Xbox mainly because of the controller. I like the controller.
Did I ever tell you about the when I was working at Target, there was this dude who was this hardcore Xbox 360 fanboy, and it wasn't the brightest guy. He was, he loved to shit talk with people, especially about like sports and shit like that. But he would always talk about how the PS3 was for pussies because of its controller, that it was a controller for girls, and that any man would use the Xbox 360 controller.
Okay.
And just go on and on about this. Like, that was his whole argument about the Xbox 360 being better, was that it had a manly controller, and that the PS3 was a pussy controller.
Genocide!
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're all monkeys, man. They're all trying to defend Wolf O'Donnell.
Turns out you're a Hellgast, and you're the bad guy.
I could see that.
So is Starwolf like a bad guy, or is he just an enemy mercenary?
He's literally Vegeta. He's just a rival mercenary who's like 10 years older than Fox.
I would have thought of Falco more as Vegeta.
I guess so, but he like teams up with
or maybe
Fox
he's more Piccolo.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, I'd give him
I think
Piccolo.
Falco would be more Piccolo, and Wolf is definitely more Vegeta.
Does Wolf ever admit that you're better than him?
No, maybe at some point. Can't remember.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, there's a few in there. Let me see if I can just snipe them out. Sniper rifles are the brokest thing in this game. It kills anything in one hit.
You doing the Call of Duty method here?
No, you can only zoom in on them. There's no scoping in this game. Okay, so now I think this is when Starwolf appears. I wish there was more games with Panther in it. Like, Panther is one of the most interesting characters to me, but he's recently nuked and replaces like both Pigma and Oikoni on Starwolf's team. Oh, Leon's the biggest disappointment too in the modern games, because he was this classy villain in Star Fox 64 before, and then he just lost his mind at some point.
Panther's got a rose on his fucking thing.
Yes, and all who see my rose.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
That is pretty fucking baller.
He hits on Crystal the entire time too during the battles. And Star Fox is just like, this is awkward. What do I do?
It reminds me of
guys, we have a
damn,
fight.
these fucking helicopters.
Yeah, you shouldn't live near a naval base.
Fucking Black Hawk Down up in this bitch. It's fucking Apocalypse Now up in this
Entering
bitch.
power save
It's fucking
mode.
Name 3 war movies. Quick.
Black Hawk Down.
I already did that one. You fucking asshole.
Saving Private Ryan.
Why would you name that one?
Yeah.
Tears of the Sun.
Were helicopters even around back then?
They were not.
Apocalypse Now.
I already said Apocalypse Now.
Did you? I didn't hear you say.
You failed so fucking hard.
I didn't fucking
Josh.
hear you say Apocalypse.
You failed
Now.
everything.
Suck my dick.
Okay. Yeah, Panther reminds me of the French guy from G Gundam. Rose Bits.
Oh god. Okay, I gotta take down Leon first. I want to see more. Okay, so this like pissed me off so much when I first played it through, because in the original games, everyone on your team gets shot down by the actual members of Starwolf's team, and Starwolf is on my ass. I gotta use the C-stick soon. Where are you, Crystal?
Oh man, he's
but
gonna break
in this
out the
game,
C-stick.
everyone on your team is getting taken down by tiny, no-name minions, and they're like, "Help me, Fox! I suck."
Your problems with this game are very deep. It's not like you're not like, oh, this game's not as good because it has 3 entirely different mechanics that aren't as fun to play. It's like all these deep story-driven reasons.
I am heavily attached to the storyline in this game, man. Okay, Leon, I hate you the most because you're really not you. I don't understand. I don't know why they had to make him into like this insane character. Oh god. Okay, Falco is gonna be embarrassed.
It definitely feels to me like while it's not as bad as Star Wars Episode 1, that's sort of where the influence came from. Like, just making a way more like dense. Like, there's so much shit happening.
Yeah.
5 different control modes, all these fucking characters. Every image has a million things happening. It's like, you guys, I know you were Star Wars influenced, but you didn't have to stay Star Wars influenced in that particular regard.
Okay, Wolf, you're out of here. I hope. No! Tiny minion, no! He's taking cover. Okay.
He literally used a human shield. Or whatever the fuck it is.
I don't know the names for these things. That was loud.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna die.
Didn't you panic once when there was a military chopper or something? That is.
Oh, I was explaining that there's a conversation I was having with Victor where I said that like whenever I hear like a whole lot of military equipment being moved, because sometimes there'll just be like 20 minutes of nonstop helicopters and like heavy machinery and shit.
Yeah.
Because for those who don't know, I literally live across the street from a military base. Like it's right out my front window. You see a base.
Like if you threw a rock, it would go into the military base.
Right. So I don't advise that, by the way.
Yeah, don't.
I always feel like there's.
Don't attack
let's
the military.
Do it. We're gonna throw a rock into the military.
I feel like those trees are filled with snipers.
How could this be?
Just at all times they're aimed at your house just in case you throw rocks.
But anyways, my battery power is getting low, so we're probably gonna stop after this episode and take a break while I transfer files.
Come on, Wolf.
But yeah, I was explaining that whenever I hear all that sound, I'm like, oh god, it's finally happened. We're finally going to war. And Victor said, whenever I hear that sound, I'm thinking, when are they gonna drop the Gundam?
Oh my god!
And that he's gonna pilot it, like they're gonna accidentally. He thinks they're gonna accidentally drop a Gundam near the house, and he's gonna be the guy who gets in and pilots.
It's gonna be like Zone of the Enders, and me and Josh and everyone else are gonna be like crushed by something.
Yeah.
Debris, and it's up to you guys.
Well, that aspect of Zone of the Enders is very Gundam. Like, not that everyone getting crushed necessarily. I mean, that does kind of happen in Gundam 1, but not like all at once. But the Gundam pilots have a tendency to just find the Gundam.
Yeah.
Like, it's the government's just finished working on it and no one knows about it, and then the main character just stumbles into the cockpit.
It's destiny.
And it's always it's always his dad built it.
It's his dad.
Like
Fate.
both
Destiny.
I think both Amuro and Camille, who are the heroes of the first two Gundam series, I think both of them, their dad was like working on the Gundam project, and then they just happened to find it when the battle starts, and they're the only one who can pilot it because they're new types.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well, that's it for this episode. We're going to take a little break so I can recharge the camera and move the footage. Woo.